A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A plus English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A plus way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A plus English.
Welcome back, everyone, to A Plus English. I'm Adam.
And I'm Elsie.
So far, we've learned a lot about Miss Rumphius. She's a woman who dreamed big as a young girl, traveling to faraway places and living by the sea when she grew old. But her grandfather asked her one thing. Do you remember what her grandfather told her?
To make the world more beautiful.
Exactly. Now, will Miss Rumphius do that or keep her promise to her, to her grandfather?
Yeah, that's a great question, and we'll find out by finishing our story today. But first, we need to take a look at our warm-up question.
Very good. So everyone, our warm-up question for today is, do you think you would like gardening as a hobby? Why or why not?
I don't think I'll like gardening as my hobby.
Okay, why?
I'm kind of impatient. I'm not a patient person doing that.
Okay, so you wouldn't...
And I'll get bored.
Okay, so...
And I'm not good at it.
Okay, so you're not into it, you wouldn't want to do it. Okay, all right. Well, I mean, I think if you're going to ask me, I think I'd like gardening. I think growing vegetables, that sounds cool. But the only problem is I'd probably eat like all the tomatoes before they even made it to the kitchen.
Or strawberries. Or all the fruits you grow.
Right. So I think growing vegetables would be kind of special, but I don't know if growing other kinds of flowers, because I can always buy fake flowers, right? Mm-hmm. And then that's good enough to decorate the house. But growing vegetables would be kind of cool, and fruit.
But why are we talking about gardening?
Well, remember with Miss Rumphius, she traveled the world and then she fell off the camel and then she decided to say, I think it's about time to settle down. So I think we're going to learn about Mrs. Rumphius's new hobby.
Miss Rumphius. Warm-up question. Do you think you would like gardening as a hobby? Why or why not?
Miss Rumphius started a garden by her new house. She planted blue, purple, and pink lupine flowers. However, her back often hurt, so she mainly stayed in bed. The next spring, Miss Rumphius got better. She could take walks again. Soon, she discovered something.
Okay, everyone, starting our article off, it says, Miss Rumphius started a garden by her new house.
I wonder what she would grow. Maybe vegetables? Maybe flowers?
That's good guesses.
Maybe fruits?
Yeah, those are all good guesses. But it says she planted blue, purple, and pink lupine flowers.
Oh, so I remember when I was a student, in class we once planted a bean. But guess what?
What? What happened to your bean?
It didn't grow.
Oh, okay.
It just died. Before even growing.
Oh, yeah, we all did that, right? When you're in school, you have a cup. You put a bean in there and then you hope for it to grow.
Yeah, so hopefully Alice is better at planting than me.
Well, yeah, I hope so too. But it says in our story, however, her back often hurt, so she mainly stayed in bed.
Oh, because she hurt her back when she was riding a camel.
Yeah, maybe she fell off the camel and hurt her back or
That problem stayed with her.
Yeah, it stayed with her for a long time.
And she actually had the same problem as you do.
Yeah. My back hurts even today sometimes.
So how's your back today?
Oh,
by the way.
My back today is good. It's okay.
That's okay.
As you get older, you don't like bending down as much. So I'm not bending as much as I used to. But my back is okay. What about your back? Is your back okay?
Pretty good.
All right. So make sure you take care of your back when you're riding things. Okay, everyone? Well, our article then continues to say, the next spring, Miss Rumphius got better.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, her back started feeling better, and then she maybe started planting more things in her garden. It says she could take walks again. Soon she discovered something.
Okay, I wonder what she discovered.
Yeah, this is kind of the mysterious part. What did she discover? Was it something, good, bad? Overall, it's just maybe something mysterious, and we'll learn more what she discovered.
The wind brought lupine seeds from her garden to a hill. Now beautiful lupines were growing there. This gave her an idea to make the world more beautiful. She planted lupine seeds all over town.
Now, Great Aunt Alice is very old. I want a life like hers. I'll visit faraway places, live by the sea, and make the world more beautiful.
So everyone, we learned that Miss Rumphius discovered something, right?
Yeah, what did she discover?
All right, well, our article says, the wind brought lupin seeds from her garden to a hill.
Okay.
Okay, so the wind took the seeds
all the way from her garden
to
a hill.
Up to a hill. And continuing, it says, now beautiful lupins were growing there.
Wow, so you can go up the hill and see beautiful lupins there.
Yeah, and our article continues to say, this gave her an idea to make the world more beautiful.
I wonder what this idea was. But what can we do to make the world more beautiful if we want to?
What's something that we can do to make the world more beautiful? I mean, remember our 3 R's? Recycle, reuse, and reduce.
Okay.
Those are 3 things that we can do in our everyday life to make the earth more beautiful so it doesn't become a wasteland, a trash heap, maybe we could say.
Good idea. But what was Miss Rumphius going to do with those, lupins flowers?
Okay, with the seeds, right? So, well, our article tells us she planted lupin seeds all over town.
Oh, cool. So she wanted to, grow the flowers all over the town.
Right, yeah. And I mean, when you have beautiful flowers like this, you get more people to visit, right? There's some places even in Taiwan that people go to visit the big sunflower places. And so she was doing something to make this part of the area more beautiful, just like what her grandfather said to her.
Okay, so that was what she did for the world. But what's something you've done to make the world more beautiful?
What's something that I've done to make the world more beautiful?
So you talked about the 3 R's.
Yes.
So you cannot talk about that anymore.
I know. I'm stuck. What else can I do to make I don't know. What?
You don't know? You teach English to make the world more beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so that's what we're doing to make the world more beautiful by teaching you words to use in your everyday life to make the world more beautiful.
I'm just saying there are so many ways that we, all of us can do to make the world beautiful.
No, I like your idea. Yeah, I think it's a good point. All right, well, let's find out more. It says, now Great Aunt Alice is very old. I want a life like hers.
Okay, she wanted a life like her great aunts, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about when you're old, whose life or what kind of life would you want to have?
Yeah, I've thought about that. I've thought, I want a good life. I want to...
Like, would you want to live in the city still, or you would want to move to the countryside, or you want to start your own shop, or live by the sea, or...
Well, let me ask you, what kind of life would you like? Since you have all the questions, what kind of life would you like? Or when you, what kind of life would you like to have?
I just want the life that I can grow old with you.
Oh, okay. That's very sweet. I like that life too. Now, whether that's in the city or in a faraway place, both are okay. All right. Well, jumping back to our article, it says, I'll visit faraway places, live by the sea, and make the world more beautiful.
Wow, so good for Miss Rumphius.
Yeah, it's a very nice story, everyone. This is a very good children's book when you're growing up. It shows you what you would like to do in the future. And it just it takes you out of maybe the city. It takes you to explore new places. It teaches you that you don't always have to stay in one spot. You can visit so many different places, learn so many new things, and then come back to a place that you've always dreamed of and start even something more beautiful than maybe you would have ever thought of before by planting seeds, gardening, things like that, giving back to the world.
Yeah, so all of us can be inspired by the story.
Exactly.
那现在就到单字的部分咯。好，今天我们第一个要看到的是 garden 这个单字，是个名词，代表花园。You can see different flowers in the garden. 你可以在花园里面看到不同的花。那另外呢，花园可能会在的位置是家里面的院子。好，那院子跟花园的单字不一样哦。院子是 yard, Y-A-R-D。那单字例句给的是呢 ，There are many roses in Emma's garden, so bees and butterflies often visit it. Emma 的花园里种植着许多玫瑰花，因此蜜蜂和蝴蝶常常到访。那第二个是个动词 plant， 代表种植或是栽种。You can plant trees, flowers, vegetables, and so on. For example, he planted different kinds of flowers in the garden. 他在花园里面种植不同种类的花朵。那名词也可以是 plant 这个字，好，那指的就是植物本身了。Don't forget to water the plants or they'll die very soon. 不要忘记帮植物浇花，不然它们会很快就死掉。那单字例句给的是呢 The city wants to plant more trees because they help clean the air. 这座城市想要种植更多的树木，因为它们有助于净化空气。那第三个单字是 mainly 这个副词，指的是通常地或是主要地，那是表示主要或是最重要的部分。那它是个副词，所以复习一下副词的功用。副词可以修饰第一个动词，第二个形容词，第三个副词本身。那给同学们一个例子咯 The book is mainly about the history of the country. 这本书主要是关于该国的历史，或者是 I mainly drink coffee in the morning. 我通常早上喝咖啡。那单字例句给的是呢 Avery mainly goes abroad for work, but he sometimes takes vacations for fun. Avery 大多呢为了工作而出国，但他偶尔是去度假玩乐的。那最后一个单字是 discover 这个动词，代表发现。发现什么东西可以直接加在后面。You discover something. For example, the team is working to discover new treatments for cancer. 这个团队正在努力发现新的癌症的治疗方式。那 discover that 加上子句也可以表示同样的内容，像是呢 We discovered that the book was out of print. 我们发现那本书已经绝版了。那 that 后面的子句记得是主词加上动词的结构哦。那名词是 discovery， 也就是在字尾加上why 就可以了，所以像是我们说的 a scientific discovery， 那就是科学上的新发现。单字例句给的是呢 On the first day of school, I discovered something. My new teacher is my friend's aunt. 在开学那天，我发现了一件事情，我的新老师是我朋友的姑姑。 那 Magic Box 的部分，我们要讲到 get better 这个片语了，它指的是病况好转或是康复，也可以指身体或是心理状态的改善。那 get 的三态是 get, got, got， 或者是 get, got, gotten。For example, after taking the medicine, I started to get better. 吃了药之后，我的病情开始好转。或者是呢 ，She's been feeling down lately, but she's getting better now. 她最近情绪低落，但现在已经好很多了。所以这两个例子就是一个是身体的，一个是心理的。
Review time.
Okay, everyone, now it's time for our review. We are going to ask each other comprehension questions about what we learned throughout the article. Okay, so pay attention and see if you can get the correct answer. Number 1, Elsie. What did Alice's grandfather tell her she needed to do in addition to traveling and living by the sea?
Oh, this is from our day 1, right? Day 1 article. Alice's grandfather told her that she also needed to make the world more beautiful.
Very good. Ding, ding, ding. You got it right.
Here's one for you.
Okay.
What did Miss Rumphius plant in her garden?
So also from number 1, I would say Miss Rumphius planted blue, purple, and pink lupin flowers in her garden.
Bingo.
All right, number 3. What did Miss Rumphius do after she hurt her back?
Oh.
What did she do?
What did she do? After hurting her back, she mainly, I remember, stayed in bed
Yeah.
and just wanted to take things easy.
Yeah, just took it easy. All right, and number 4. What did Miss Rumphius discover the next spring?
The next spring, Miss Rumphius discovered that looping seeds from her garden had belonged to a hill where they started growing.
Exactly.
All
Good
over.
job.
Yeah.
All right, and you got one for me? Anyone?
Number 5, what happened after the wind blew looping seeds to the hill?
That's a good question. Well, after the wind blew the lupin seeds to the hill, beautiful lupins started to grow there.
Okay, here's the last one.
Okay, I'm ready.
See if you remember the answer. What gift did the king and his wife give to Miss Rumphius?
Oh, what gift? So
You remember when she went to an island?
Yeah.
She met the king and the king's wife and
The fishing king, yeah.
yeah, they gave her something.
It wasn't a thing, but I think it was something they said, right?
Yeah.
The king and his wife gave Miss Rumphius a gift that said,
Said what?
"You will always remain in my heart."
That's right. OK， 那同学们，我们3天的这个故事课文就结束咯。想学更多实用的英文，欢迎加入 AMC 空中美语粉丝团哦。So for A+ English, this is Elsie.
And I'm Adam.
Bye bye.